Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome back to the channel. We got the first thing on our agenda today is we got this big section of flighting we're actually going to weld into this beam head. If you can see here, there's a hole right there, and so we have to take out these they're called strippers, one on each side. So from this weld here probably to this weld right there. So that whole section is where we're going to have to weld in. It's supposed to slide underneath of there. So that's quite a big job that we have to do today. And the first thing we're going to do, the next thing is going to be the chain, which you saw me do in the last video. But this is kind of one of the weirdest things we're going to try and get done right away. So it looks like right here are the nuts for the carriage bolts, which looks like it's probably about a 13mm socket. So I wonder how thin that is. So I just gotta loosen these on both sides, and then once we get them up high enough, I think we can slide that piece underneath of it. But before I do that, I might as well just go tear open the box that platform is sitting inside and see what it looks like. It's thicker than I thought it would be.
A lot of package for that little thing.
Yeah. Looks like it goes further back.
Oh yeah, here's the weld.
You can see these.
So we have a professional weld this?
Maybe, because then if he took a bead and welded the whole length of it, then I don't have to worry about the angle.
I think it'd be money ahead if I did. Hey, on my beam platform we found a little hole, and we got the piece from John Deere, and Sol and I just slid into place, and it's got to be welded on. And the front part of it's got a gap, and I think for us amateurs to weld it, I think I might have you take a look at it and maybe do the job for us.
Now maybe with a bar between them. No.
More towards.
A couple of way back there, maybe.
Almost need to have. There. And then we run a weld across the whole front at a little bit at a time. Yeah, I think that would work. Might start that wood on fire.
I was wondering about that.
I'll start over here now. I'll just do a few tacks and then we'll move and just get it at least held down.
Did you get a good bead on both sides?
Yeah,
Both pieces?
it's working good. This is working good. Alright, we got everything bolted down now. We went to the hardware store and got all these new carriage bolts. So the next step is just to finish our weld job. And then this is actually done. So it was a lot easier than I thought it would be.
So this one's got to be cut out or welded all the way, huh?
The front, yeah. It
And then the rest is just got to be packed.
Yep. Alright, I just finished the weld job. So the front here, let's see, I did the whole thing. And then we just had to tack little spots in these back parts, which I could not get the camera to see it very well. So I just skipped filming that part, but this is done now. It had little holes, I don't know if you can see those, little holes in the back you had to fill in with little tacks of weld too. So now that we have that floor in, we got to readjust the auger height, which I think it's been off since we've owned it because we've never messed with it ever. We just started combining when we bought it. So we are going to try and lower the auger to 1/8 of an inch or 3 millimeters, and that's supposed to be properly adjusted then. But I think it's going to be kind of a hard thing to do. So we'll see though. Okay, we'll see if it moves now. Feels like it is. Oh,
Yep, drop there.
how much? Too much?
I had my finger go all the way down. I would've cut my-
Well, this side should go down, and then we'll measure and do the other side.
So this one's got a gap, but this one's on it.
See that? Oh, I bet that's one of those areas where it got pounded up.
Oh, that little bubble.
Yep.
We almost have to lower both sides the same, otherwise the measurement here ain't gonna be the same when you do
Yeah,
that.
we're gonna do both sides, but we have dents in the bottom
We have a little bubble here.
to where it
Okay.
catches on them.
That's a pretty good size bubble.
Yeah.
Can you even get in there?
That's gonna be the hardest part. Kinda can, but. Of course, I wasn't running the camera, but we just used a sledge and a bar and kind of smacked it down a couple times. And now you can see it's free spinning, so we're gonna tighten it and call it good.
Yeah, we're about
Yeah, that's really
almost an
high.
inch.
I wonder if it'll feed better.
Yeah, it definitely.
Okay, so it's the same thing.
Oh,
Finger height.
Now the fingers are rubbing. So what are they supposed to be for height?
16 millimeters, 5/8 clearance between center auger fingers and floor.
Almost need a crescent wrench or a pipe wrench. Because now we'll turn this.
Try the other way. There. Go a little more.
That's all the way.
Well, let me spin it because it's supposed to be 16 millimeters at the very bottom. So I'll spin it and measure it. So yeah, that's way too high there. Okay, that was too much. Go a little more.
A little more?
Yeah. That's good. It can actually go down a little if you want. It's too much. Right there, tighten that right there.
I think we got about the best we can do.
Yeah, with it being kind of
Yeah.
banged up a little, it's about probably the best way to get it. Okay, so now that we got the auger adjusted, we're gonna put this chain on that we were working with earlier. It's still sitting there. We got a half a link we're gonna add to it, and then hopefully it'll go on a little easier and we can get finished with this project. we got a brand new beam head basically. We did everything. I think we worked on this thing for a week now. Seriously, I think we spent like a day on the combine and a week on the beam head.
What do you mean that's all it's leaf?
That don't sound good. I don't know what that is. I wonder if it's rubbing on the stripper things. Yeah, somehow we gotta get that bubble out of there.
So this is where it was coming from? For sure?
Yeah, you can actually see right here where it's shiny.
I don't know how in the hell we're gonna get that out. I don't know. Is this something that I should take to Prolly or Mark or?
It's one of those things where we're gonna have to get creative and get it out. We've got our parts for our vac in, so we're gonna start changing some bearings, flightings, the drum. Basically, we're gonna finish that project we started in my previous video. It's gonna be a lot of hammer work. We gotta beat the crap out of a lot of stuff. Alright, the next thing I gotta do is get this shaft into this drum. And from watching the last video, you probably know that this was not easy to get out. So I'm a little curious how easy it's gonna go in.
Proudly moving goods across the country for big skies and big mountains. And I'm getting the chance to work
Anywhere on Odyssey. Odyssey is your new home for all news, sports, and business that make you Odyssey. That's A. Saving or not, just cut it down. And if you did hear it the first time because you weren't looking at your phone, nice work. You'd love Snapshot from Progressive because it rewards safe drivers. Progressive affiliates. Snapshot not available.
the best way to save us money. Decision has hit boxed in.
Grooving, goes to that part.
Yep. Yeah, I line up that keyhole. Those are easy. Goddamn, it keeps popping out. Nope. I'll go the other way again, because I had better luck at least getting it in.
Why would that end be that tough to get through there?
I don't know.
How are you gonna line up the key right now? Is that gonna
Yeah,
be...
we'll have to do it a little more too.
Yeah, it's off just a smidge.
Can you do that?
Yeah. That's exactly how it was when I
So
took it
another
out.
$100. I didn't think it was gonna go.
because we don't know. It's got to match with the door,
Oh, okay.
so we might have to pull it back.
Yeah, maybe.
So the next thing we got to do to this thing is swap out those augers. You can't see me, so we got to swap out these augers right there. We're doing the top two. Should be the easiest two, but we'll see. Probably start on the middle one because that's going to be the easiest one to do. And yeah, we'll see how good this goes.
So do I need to be on that end, or do I need to fork this over here? Hang on a second. Hold on. You need gloves?
Okay, Doc, get out of the way.
Oh, too bad.
Oh, really, if I didn't.
Not very,
It's
man.
the top part.
Yeah.
18.8. Yeah. Yeah, just keep it right there.
What's that?
I'll keep it right there.
Yeah. So you need to find some set screws?
Yeah.
I say yeah, just destroy the bearing and just get everything new.
The bearing came out.
Out. It's coming out. I'm going right now.
Well, that's not supposed to happen.
Came past the flange up.
Here, hold on. truck should be better. Nothing was clanking, so bearings are all
Nothing burning.
lined up.
Look good.
Yeah.
Good.
You never know when you tear that much stuff apart at one time. Yeah.
I was confident we did it right.
Yeah. Look at this corn plant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ears. That's weird. So we're out at my first year of farming's field. So we're gonna check out the yield. We're gonna do a yield check on this corn. So they kind of have like a formula you can do where you count out 17 feet of any row. You just pick a random row, count out 17 feet, pick every 5th ear, and then you count the kernels. And then they have a formula you plug it into, and you can kind of determine somewhat of what your yield's going to be. So we are about to do that.
A little further. Or? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Will I do a market and we just count it?
Yeah.
We gotta count total ears.
I think it's just, yeah, we count the total ears and then pull every 5th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We're tired of being tired. I've never slept like this before.
14. 31.
Right here.
195.
6. So,
Oh.
that's not the lady.